Hello to you all, this is Oromia Broadcasting Network News. I'm Thomas Kamuratu with the news. Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed discussed Ethiopian foreign policy with ambassadors to foreign missions. The Premier said our ambassadors and diplomats are the face and soul of Ethiopia abroad. Fukaru Brown reports.
Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed held an in-depth through discussion with the leaders of Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Director Generals, ambassadors and diplomats on the ongoing reform progresses and challenges responding to contemporary global issues of national interest, enhancing our economic diplomacy venture, diaspora engagement and lessons learned.
We have no culture of giving. America became a great nation due to its citizens' participation. They are willing to engage in every fundraising of their country with a great commitment. So we should aware Ethiopian diaspora who are residing in different countries to participate in development fundraising of their country.
Prime Minister Dr. Abiy said that diplomacy is one pillar of economic development. It is vital bedrock of socio-economic progress, adding our ambassadors and diplomats are the face and soul of Ethiopia abroad. And ambassadors should relentlessly promote Ethiopia abroad for national gain, stimulate positive country image, mobilize investment, tourism, and better engage the diaspora for national dialogue. On the occasion, Prime Minister Dr. Abiy commended the ambassadors for their tireless effort and over the years abroad, committently stressing our embassies should be able to play a much more bustling active role in promoting investment, informing and updating potential investors on investment opportunities in Ethiopia, trade and tourism sectors.
Ethiopia is a suitable country for tourists. Even though there is security problems in some parts of the country has the capacity to host tourists. The conflicts may be continued, but it cannot change the sovereignty of the Ethiopia. The government has also enough capacity to ensure the rule of law. The world can also understand this.
He said we want the foreign minister to become a catalyst for economic development, maintain positive country image, and most importantly, trigger citizen-centered diplomacy in our bilateral, regional, and multilateral diplomatic activity. On a final note, Dr. Abiy applauded and gave certificate of appreciation to Africa's longest-serving diplomat, Ambassador Konjit Senegorgis, in recognition of her outstanding and invaluable contribution in various positions during her tenure of duty at Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
The Ministry of Agriculture and Livestock Resources says it is expects better agriculture yield this year. The ministry revealed that natural resource conservation and basin development work is starting in different parts of the country. Mukhtar has the detail.
The Minister of Agriculture and Livestock Resources announced that remarkable agricultural jobs have been done in different regions of the country. Accordingly, over 6 million hectares of land has been cultivated in Oromia regional state, and that has created vast job opportunities for the citizens. Irrigation development activities have also been benefited millions of farmers who are using full agricultural extension packages. Agricultural activities have been also successful in Amaro regional state according to the ministry. Using mechanization agriculture and expanding fishery activities have been the best activities that observed in southern nation, nationals and the people's region. Working on agricultural clusters and expanding livestock experiences and producing market-oriented production is the best practice of Tigray regional states. Minister of Agriculture and Livestock Resources, Omar Hussein, said production and the productivity of the country is on the best status this year.
It has been speculated that this year's production and productivity of agriculture is better than that of the previous one. But this speculation would be realized by the Central Statistical Agency. But there is still lack in terms of livestock export activities due to contraband trade in the sector. Economy is very crucial to have strong political stand. So our youth should engage in the agricultural sector to improve their life and the status of the country.
Head of the Oromia Agriculture Agriculture and Natural Resource Bureau Dabadabale on the Evan side, due attention has been given to watershed and natural resource conservation this year.
In connection with natural resource, we have planned to undertake watershed activities. These activities have been started in eastern part of the region. In the lowland areas we have identified. It has also been starting on highland and semi-highland areas of RC and the like.
The Minister of Peace, Muferiat Kamil, has urged elders and religious leaders to play a key role more than ever for sustainable peace and the development of the country. Speaking at National Peace Conference held under the theme Elders for National Peace, the minister said elders and religious leaders should pass on national good values and the wisdom to the young generation. After extending her gratitude for the efforts they have made so far, Muferiat called on some groups that are collaborating with anti-peace elements under the guise of elders to refrain from their attempts to spoil peace. The minister further underscored that the need to stand united, agree on national agendas and listen to each other in order to maintain peace. Muferiat also called on participation of the conference to back government's effort by organizing public consultation and peace conferences in their respective areas. Ethiopia's Minister of Water, Irrigation and Electricity signed a memorandum of understanding with Gulf Electricity Connection Authority and the International Energy Linkage Organization to start a feasibility study of electricity link between Ethiopia and the GCC countries. The memorandum of understanding was signed last Saturday in Abu Dhabi, the United Arab Emirates. The signing ceremony was attended by Secretary of the Ministry of Energy and Industry of the United Arab Emirates and members of the Board of Directors of the Gulf Electricity Interconnection Authority, Dr. Matar Al-Nayadi, and Chairman of the GEADCO, Professor Liu Jan. Minister of Water, Irrigation and Electricity of Ethiopia, Dr. Engineer Sleshi Bekele, said the interconnection between the two countries, regions, and the continents is one of the most important ways to unite people for mutual benefit and economic prosperity. Minister of Innovation and Technology is working to address the problem of soil acidity through testing and importing chemicals for soil treatment. Here is Olma Baina for the detail.
Innovation and Technology has been working on is supporting agriculture sector with modern technology to enhance product and productivity of the sector. The ministry has been working to increase soil fertility through importing different chemicals that can fertilize soil. For instance, Polyter chemical was imported from France to test the soil acidity. The chemical is being tested in Walmara district of Infine surrounding special zone. Minister of Innovation and Technology, Dr. Engineer Getaun Makria, said that the technology will be expanded across the country if its effectiveness is proved.
Chemical nu finne kuni biyya Faransaayiti dhufe biyya Faransaayii namni qoranna kana gaggeesse patentii qabu wajjin oli galtee tokko humne.
This chemical is imported from France. We have made an agreement with a French person who has patent right in the area. Now we have been testing whether it is effective or not. If it is effective, we will apply it especially on less fertile areas.
Advisor of the Ministry of Agriculture, Dr. Iyasu Abraha, said that 3 million hectares of land are being affected by soil acidity in the country. He added that the problem will be solved if the technology is implemented. He also noted that product and productivity of the sector will also be increased.
በሀገራችን ላይ 3 ሚሊዮን የሚያክል ኮምጣጥ አሲዲቲ የምንለው አለ።
There is high soil acidity in our country. 47% of soil acidity is found in Oromia, 50% in South Nation Nationals and People's Regional State, 27% in Amhara region. Previously, we had been diagnosing this soil acidity by using limestone, but now we have been striving to introduce this new technology. We expect that it will increase product and productivity of the sector.
Representative of Politer organization, Christian Nord, for his part, said that the chemical is highly effective, adding that its effectiveness was proved in many different African countries.
Information Networks Security Agency announced that it is installing surveillance security cameras on the streets of Finfinne City. Communication Director with the agency, Abdul Basit Ahmed, says the first installation phase of the cameras and the necessary infrastructure for the system has reached 90% completion. He said 140 security cameras has already been installed and are on trial phase. According to the director, the project will be completed in a few months, and when fully goes operational, it will support the federal police to effectively control crimes committed in the city. The agency has revealed that the security cameras were bought for over 43 million birr. First Lady Zinash Tayacho laid a cornerstone for the construction of a secondary school in Shire Ndasilase, Tigray Regional Estate. Dr. Debretsion Gebremichael, Deputy President of the Regional Estate, and other local officials attended the groundbreaking ceremony held in Shire Ndasilase. It is learned that the secondary school to be built will cost over 20 million birr. The First Lady has reportedly visited various development projects in Tigray regional states. Many thanks for joining us. That's all for now. Have a good time.